MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Yonny Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here
Leading
today.
off tonight for
Max
Minnesota,
Kepler the next to grab a bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First offering on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Polanco, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy, sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour, good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch, not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with a fastball to right-handed hitters.
So coming to the plate, Brendan Lowe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Pham, a Nevada native. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Yandy Diaz would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Yandy.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit out towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. We are still scoreless. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and walked it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Low, moving to his left. 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Daniel Robertson. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run.
Robertson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scholes, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Up next for the Rays, Avisail Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that's in there, base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Into the box now, Max Kepler. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hot shot on the ground is short. Polanco fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready now, Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And the Rays are in the hit column.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Down and away, ball one. Lowe is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Left side, but well foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. The next twin up, Jorge Polanco, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Pham ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
In now, C.J. Cron, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Crone is off at first with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Twins 1, the Rays nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. In there, 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2. In the air out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 25.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in now, Byron Buxton. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Castro stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
1-2.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
all he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now that's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. The 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Garcia coming on. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Twins leave the bases loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Wrong.
Into the box, C.J. Cron, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. In there, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rosario stands at second with no outs. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Garcia. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ryan Stanek, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
55, Ryan Stanek.
Marwin Gonzalez will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now batting, the second.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Stanek, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Twins are in front, 2-0. Here now is Mike Zunino to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Soft liner to the right side. The second for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
In now, Brandon Lowe, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Runners are at first and second with one away. Back up the middle, taken in by Scope. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Ready for another chance? Jason Castro. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
High in the air out to center field. Pham moves over. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now in the box, Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Ji-Man Choi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton has it in his tracks. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fouled away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Robertson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Mike Morin takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Mike Morin.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Garcia, the runner at first with two gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in standing. A runner on first with two away. Too high. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with two away.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Minnesota leads this one 2-1. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Polanco.
First pitch on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Cruz.
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Cruz awaits the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins retired in short order. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready for another shot now, Willie Adames. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Nope.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Rogers.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Lowe. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming up. Twins are out in front 2-1. Striding in to start the ninth, C.J. Cron, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1-1 the count now. The 1-2. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. One and two. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Pham, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Standing in, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with two away.
Now sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
The center fielder.
In now,
25.
Byron Buxton.
Byron.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Blake Parker
please.
comes out of the bullpen
Now
to shut
for
things
Minnesota,
down here in the 9th.
Number 38, Blake Parker.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Parker rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there.
Now
And he
back,
struck out
the
twice before
designated
that
hitter,
one. So he's going to have a lot to think
George.
about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. One out, nobody on. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Bounce to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Martin Perez is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.